Are you happy? I mean, not only right now, but are you generally happy with your life? Masaya ka ba sa buhay mo? Now, I have a second question. How are your relationships with the significant people in your life? Kumusta yung relasyon mo sa mga mahal mo sa buhay? Maayos ba? And here is a third question. How do you think these two, your happiness and your relationships, are related? You see, there are academic experts who have done serious research to establish a connection between the two, happiness and relationships. They ran extensive surveys with people over long periods of time, asking them a lot of questions about their lives, the quality of their marriages, job satisfaction, social activities, physical health, many other things. And you know what they found out? They found out that good relationships keep us happier and healthier. The research found out that people who have closer relationships with family and friends tend to be happier and healthier than people whose relationships are a little more toxic. Parang common sense, di ba? Those who are lonely are less happy. Those who are not lonely, those who have close friends and family, are happier. Of course, marriage is one of the most important relationships one can ever have. And so the quality of relationships of married couples matters a lot. A good marriage is a happy marriage. But guess what? These researchers found out that married couples who are always arguing, couples who are no longer affectionate with each other, are less happier than people who are not married at all. Here's an even more significant finding. Married couples who have remained together with no serious problems up to the age of 50 had lower risks of suffering dementia. Kung masaya ang mag-asawa, mas malamang na hindi sila mag-ulyanin sa katandaan. Maganda yun, di ba? These researchers tell us what we already know deep in our hearts. We are the product of our relationships. Our happiness is influenced by what we think the most significant people in our lives think of us. We flourish as persons when we know that we are loved. Now, if you feel you do not have any close friends, or if your marriage is on the rocks, if you feel lonely and alone, do know that you are deeply loved nevertheless. There is someone who loves you unconditionally. It's Jesus. He loves you with an everlasting love. Jesus is your true, most significant relationship. And His love for you is such that He gave His life as a ransom for you, for me, for us who are willing to put our trust in Him and embrace His love. We find our deepest joy in His love. When Jesus gave this command, we discover the wellspring of love in the overflow of His love. Jesus said, "A new commandment I give to you, that you love one another. Just as I have loved you, you also are to love one another. By this, all people will know that you are my disciples, if you have love for one another." Let us come to Jesus to discover the most significant relationship of our lives. Life will be so much happier, whether we are single or married, young or old. And as we find our deepest joy in His love, may we always remember, faith matters too.